Hey everybody, this is Gamer Guy here. I'm gonna make a quick tutorial today. Maybe not quick, but it's gonna be about redstone. Now, I know there's a lot of tutorials on redstone out there by a lot more experienced people, but I've been playing Minecraft since the early release days, years ago now. Time flies, wow. And honestly, redstone is probably the biggest mystery to a lot of people because it's complicated to them. But that's not their fault. Redstone is something you got to tinker with to understand if you're already not a computer hardware whiz, and you're familiar with how and or NOR gates work and stuff like that. So I won't get into that. I'm just going to go into the basics of redstone use today. So this is our redstone wire that we got here. This is how you connect the power together, produced by this little torch here called the redstone torch. Now there are other ways to produce power. You could produce power with levers or pressure plates, and either one you can, you can power, or you can place it, step on it, power, and then it shuts off. It's fairly simple mechanics using redstone, to be honest with you. It's really not hard. So I'll show you that in a second, but what I'm going to do is show you guys the basic wiring, how to shut redstone torches on and off, how to turn them on and off, and how to use them to actuate pistons and whatnot. Okay, so right now we have a powered iron block with a radius of 3 blocks surrounding it to power it. Well, the iron block's not powered, sorry. Now the iron block is powered. Redstone torch has to be underneath it. So redstone torch can be used to power blocks. Now the other use for redstone is for automatically opening and closing doors, which is that setup you see over there. But in order to do that, you actually have to know how to turn the redstone off, and that's literally just doing this. See? And like I said, you could do this with any source of power. I know you can't see it, but maybe you could see the smoke shut off. But then you hit the switch and ta-da, it's back on. So that's how you shut redstone torch off. I know I did that kind of fast, but I'm trying to keep it short and sweet here. And I'm going to show you guys how to do something else that's actually really cool to do if you're planning on using a 1 or a half-second timer, a 1 second to a half-second timer. I'm going to show you guys how to make one with a sticky piston, and I'm going to show you how to make one with just redstone torches. So first thing we're going to do is make a hole like this, kind of like that. Okay, this is the 1 second and half-second timer. Put a sticky piston like that, an iron block like that, and a redstone torch underneath the iron block. You're going to make redstone just like this. Reverse L. Break that redstone, put a repeater down, and click it all the way to open. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3. So it's a 1 second interval counter. Let's go ahead and break the repeater, and we're going to make it a half second. You can't go any faster than this, because if you do go faster than this, it just loses the block. It's too fast. Now, do you necessarily have to have a block on there? Of course not. But what you can do is this. I don't know if this will work anymore. It used to. Nope, I guess it doesn't work. Well, what you can do is do what I just did and then apply another piston to it, and it'll actuate the piston whatever speed you want it to go, except for all the way closed because it's too fast. Okay, so that's how you make a 1.5 second timer. So next, instead of building it, I'm just going to show you guys this setup. Now, you might remember, hopefully, how to shut off redstone. So like I said, I'm putting a power source to the block to shut off the redstone, which is powering the 2 redstone wire lines going to these pistons that are keeping the doors shut. Okay. And as you can see, I'm using pressure plates to generate power down to the redstone wire to lead to the block to shut the redstone off, to kill the power to the pistons and open the doors. And like so, it returns back to closed. Okay. Very simple. Here, I'll open up the ground so you guys can kind of see the wiring diagram-ish look to it. So this is how it looks from a bird's eye view, and it's fairly simple to make. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes to put this together once you get good enough with redstone. So yeah, that's how you make a door that opens that's already closed. Very useful. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to make a timer without a sticky piston. Place an iron block and the torches like that. Okay. A redstone repeater. Just like that. But, like I said, you can even do it with those. It's fine. The top one just adds an effect. Now, it's the side one that's making this blink like that. Okay? So you can do a lot with this. You can run a sticky piston. You can run a couple sticky pistons. Or you could run 3 sticky pistons. Possibilities are limitless. Okay. You could put lights. Oh, those are not lights. These are lamps. You could pretty much do something like this. You can't even see the interval, but let's slow it down. Make flashing lights. Let's say you want to make a bridge and you want to make flashing lights. Made a mistake there. Okay. So that's pretty cool. That's how you make a timer without using a sticky piston. So I just wanted to do a quick tutorial today on just like the basics of redstone. I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials that are getting to the really more complex computery kind of stuff. I'm pretty decent with redstone, but I'm not an expert like some people I've seen on YouTube. But I figured I'd start like a tutorial series, this being the first of many, on the general mechanics of Minecraft and things you can do to improve your playing experience and your structures as well. Another really cool thing I want to add that has nothing to do with redstone, I think it's still in my Minecraft.jar, is this thing I called Fest Build. So if you're into building megalithic structures, this is your best friend. I mean, you can do whatever you want, essentially. You gotta be careful with it, because if you fuck up, you might want to have world edit, so you could just do / undo if it even works. But as you can see, like, you can just make a wall. Like, forget world edit. I mean, world edit's faster, but this is pretty quick. Good little add-on to have. It's called Fast Build. I think you can find it on planetminecraft.com. Again, this is the Gamer Guy, and thanks for watching.